All right, welcome everybody. We're just getting set up here for our round one matches with our Hanover Horde Silver team taking on the Samurai from Franklin, Tennessee. Let me get some stuff switched over here to make sure we show our silver team names. So our silver team, our Horde Silver team, is made up of Texas, Pickman, Yeetman, and Tokyo Cannon. So we got four players on this team. There's three that play at a time. So probably after the second round, we'll swap some players in to keep this thing going and making sure everybody's playing. Franklin, one of the original four teams that started the league with us and a couple other centers. So they've been in the game for a while. They always field really tough teams, but I think we got a good, tough team that's going to match them really well here. So we'll get this thing started here in just a few minutes. Let's get Franklin online, get our rest of our players seated and ready to go, and we'll get going. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not going to rotate. No, it doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
You guys are getting wrecked by that. All right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being battle mercenary.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, good Steve.
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Move in now. Push in. We don't Good game.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the so when it's rolling pain.
This is gonna be fun.
And we open gates for the years, plus
Watch this.
when it's no pain, it's no glow. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you are what on? We about to go live on.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, the lyrics being
They are nothing to me.
Ronaldo's around on my own. We constantly get the victory. Turn the memory. Come on. The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We give
All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got all our players in. We're just waiting on Franklin to come online. They've got a Valorant game that's running a little bit long. That's what you get when you stack all these games on top of each other. If you've been watching our streams earlier today, we've had a Valorant match, an Overwatch match, a Rocket League match. We're getting ready to have a couple Fortnite matches, and we're going to finish the day with a couple Overwatch matches. So racked and stacked all day, a bunch of Overwatch and just esports action all day today. So it should be a lot of fun. Again, this is our Hanover Horde Silver Rocket League team taking on the Samurai from Franklin, Tennessee. Our Horde team is made up of Texies, Pickman, Yeetman, and Tokyo Cannon. So it should be a lot of fun. We are going to be swapping a couple players out through the match. I'll make sure to let you know who's kind of swapping in and who's playing what. And try to keep you abreast of how these games are going to go. It's going to be a best of 5, so the first team to 3 points wins. And a lot of times, even if we do finish with a 3-0 win or something, we'll play the last couple of matches for fun, just to get the kids some experience playing as long as time allows. So hopefully we'll get Franklin on here in just a couple minutes and get this thing rocking. Until then, just stick around, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Game over.
Whoa, look at this. What? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rotate.
It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
You guys are getting pretty wrecked by that. Alright, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being battle mercy.
Yeah, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boot
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need nice, go, move in now, push in, we don't have to Good game.
All right, welcome back. We're just getting ready to jump into this match here. Let me spectate mode. And here we go, getting this thing kicked off. Looks like they might only have 2 players in there, but we'll see if they get that 3rd player in here pretty soon. All right, so again, if you're rooting for the Horde, they are in blue, the Hanover Horde. If you're rooting for the Samurai, they are in green. See, Rocket League is what you could best call as car soccer, but there's so much physics to it. Oh, nice opportunity there as that ball trickled in front of the net. But there's so much physics to it in terms of the spin of the ball, where it touches your car, how you touch it, how you pass it. Nice shot on goal there by Texas. Misses just wide left. If you're looking at the top right corner of the screen, if they don't have their gamer tag, you'll see something like CNH Gamer PC something associated with it. But it looks like we might have to restart this match. Looks like the other teams might be having some issues. So let me get this match restarted, and we'll get it restarted here. Just like that, we get a goal. But unfortunately, they couldn't get that 2nd player in. So let me get this set up, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, and we're officially official this time. So we are ready to kick this thing off. We had too many spectators in the lobby, so their 3rd gamer couldn't join. But we've got evenly matched 3-3 teams, and ready to kick Rocket League off here. So again, like I said, it's basically car soccer if it's the first time you heard of it. So you've got 3 players on your team trying to score on the opposing team's goal. There's so much more to it than that, though. This is a really sophisticated game. A lot of technique, a lot of strategy goes into it. It's not just cars driving around the screen trying to hit the goal. There's a lot of technique and strategy to it. And just like that, Kamikaze, one of the Franklin Samurai players, knocks the ball in and gives them an early 1-0 lead here. So if you're looking at the top right-hand corner of the screen, you can see Texas. He's sitting at PC3, but he's logged into his own account, so you can see his name. Pickman will be at PC4. He's actually sitting out this round because we got extra players. We'll get him cycled in next round. Yeetman is at PC5, and Tokyo Cannon is actually Gamer. His name is Gamer. Oh, Gamer scored just like that. Tokyo Cannon with the goal to tie this thing up. You can see it trickled there along the right-hand rail. Kind of teetered there for a second. He comes flying in, knocks it in just between the defenders of the Samurai to even the score at 1-1. These are best of 5 rounds. So the first 1, 2, 3 round wins, not necessarily points in a round, but round wins, wins the match and gets the season win. There's 8 weeks in a season. Right now we've got the first 6 weeks kind of planned out. We're still working with some other centers to lock in the rest of the schedule. But the last 2 weeks will be actual playoffs. All right, so back to the action. You see Texas here trying to drive it along the edge of the wall. Franklin managed to defend that and keep that back there on their side of the field. So Hanover's trying to clear it out of their corner. Bounces dangerously there in the corner, but fortunately able to keep it in there. Whenever you're playing defense, you really want to try to keep the ball in your corner and away from the front or in front of the net, which it makes it easy for them to knock in just like that. They're able to steer, tip it in front of the net, knock it in to give Franklin a 2-1 lead over the Horde. So you'll hear us a lot of time throughout the season mention rotation. Rotation is critically important. That's how your car and your teammates rotate in order to position themselves best to either defend the ball or to knock it in your own goal. Oh, and a quick redirected score right there, just like that. Again, that we need a defensive rotation. A lot of these kids have only played together for a couple weeks at this point, so they're still learning through this process, and we'll coach them up along the way. But an early 3-1 lead for Franklin. All right, here's the face-off. Franklin's going to win that. We're going to drive it away. PC5, which is Yeetman's, going to knock it to their side of the field. It's going to drive down here in the corner. They're going to do a nice job keeping it in the corner and then knocking it back. Here comes PC5. Yeetman is going to go off the right side as they slide across the front of the net to defend it. Number 12, Gamer, that's actually Tokyo Cannon. Going to work his way back. Following Texas here, he's going to intercept this ball, knock it to the side wall, see if he can pick it up the side wall here. He's going to fall back and rotate back on defense. Franklin's trying to carry the ball. They're going to tip it. Nice little aerial move there to keep that thing alive, to chip it up over the defender. He's going to pull it off that side wall. Aerial is way up and trying to just tip and carry it along. That makes it tough to defend those little last-second redirects, and that's going to give them a 4-1 lead. Right, Franklin's going to drive the ball down to their side of the field. Texas is going to get there. He's going to run into his own teammate. Again, something we'll work on throughout the season is rotation, and we've got a couple players running into each other. That happens the first couple weeks. Franklin's going to tack another score on the board here. All right, so that's going to give them a 5-1 lead. All right, let's see if the Horde can fight back into this thing. Got a couple Horde members going after that one. That should have been Texie's ball there. All right, Tokyo Cannon's going to go back for that one. Franklin's going to beat him to the punch. Ooh, and they're going to knock it in again. Again, defense just barely missed. Looked like it was Yeetman maybe back there. Tokyo kind of missed on that one. It's going to bounce up. I think PC5, Yeetman's going to go up and get that little miss on the touch. Tokyo Cannon tries to go back, ends up getting a little touch on it, and drives it into the back. 6-1 for the Samurai. All right, Yeetman's going to win that face-off. It's going to drive it into the corner. Franklin's going to drive it away here. Good job by Tokyo Cannon to get a piece of that. Well, they do a good job driving it up over the top of our defenders. This is a solid silver team right now. They're doing some really nice moves, particularly this XPL Franklin 15. He's got good control of the ball. Kamikaze's going to follow that in. So 7-1 lead for the Samurai. All right, charging in. Texie's going to go up for the challenge. Franklin's going to meet him there. Yeetman's going to go up along the side wall here. Ooh, he's going to dangerously clear it towards the center. He needs to clear it away from the net there. Ooh, and that's going to drive it in there. So one thing we constantly try to tell the kids is when they're clearing the ball, you definitely don't want to just hit it to hit it. You want to have meaningful hits, which is driving it into the corner, away from your net, or down the field. Sometimes you get really excited about hitting the ball, and you end up hitting it actually to your opposing team and setting them for a better shot. Following Texie's here, he's going to drive that nicely off the wall. He'll go up here a little aerial, try to meet, but Franklin's right there to challenge him and knock it back the other way. Gamer's back there playing in the net. Franklin's going to tack that in. So pretty tough team we got in Franklin here. We knew they were going to be tough. They've probably played more Rocket League seasons than anybody at this point, and they always field really solid teams. So no worries. We'll learn a lot from this and carry it on to our next round. All right, PC5, Yeetman's going to win the unchallenged face-off there. Texie's got a nice shot here. Ooh, just off the left side of the rail there. Looked like he was going to be able to drill that one home. Following Gamer here as he backs up. A couple of Horde members run into each other. Again, rotation is something we'll work on a lot this coming season. And they actually drove it into their own net there, so I'm not sure what they were looking at there. Gamer tips it. Franklin's working back towards their net. I think they might have got their field flipped a little bit. He's going to drop it back and give us the score, so not sure what's happening there. I think he got a little confused, gave us the points. We'll take them. All right, another face-off here. Texie's, nice job winning that one. Nice move into the side. He's going to drive it up and around the edge here. And drive it back to our side of the field. Good defense there by Yeetman to go up there and get that and knock that away, but nobody's back at the... Oh, there you go. You got Gamer at the net, but he's playing back in the net. Again, typically you want to play off to the side of the net. Gives you a better angle than playing in the net. But again, something we'll work with these kids on in the coming weeks. You can see it's really hard to get to it from that angle versus trying to do a crossing block. But 10-2 for the Franklin on top of the Horde. 1 minute left. Still a lot of Rocket League to play at this point. Following Texie's, he's going to rotate back. Shot across the net there. Texie's going to peel it off the side wall and drive it down the field. He might have a good run here. Nice challenge there by Franklin, though, to knock it away. Gonna drip down here into the corner. Franklin's going to knock it off the edge. Good challenge here by Texie's with the demo. This could be an opportunity here with the bounce in front of the net. Texie tries to reach across and get it. Nobody's home to knock it back, though. Franklin's going to take the other way. Good defense there by Tokyo Cannon. Take it away from them. He's going to drive down the field, get up on it, pass it off to PC5 Yeetman. Here comes Texie's. See if he can center this, but Franklin comes in with the defensive boop and knocks it down the other side of the field. Driving it towards the net, see if he can be challenged here. Texie's going to knock it up and into the corner. Good defense there. Just 3 seconds left. Once this ball touches the ground, the match is over. See if they can knock it down to end this thing and move on to the next round. And that should do it. So good first round there for the Samurai. Really tough team. I knew this was going to be really tough coming in for sure. And they did a really good job. But we did some good stuff too. Definitely not a perfect match, but that's why we're here, to learn, to get better, and to improve week in, week out. And that is just round one. We've still got a few rounds coming up. Let's go ahead and credit Samurai for the first points, and we'll come back to the next round here in just a minute. Stick around.
Dude, I got all the kills that first. I got the mercy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it.
I don't have my name. I need heals. I need heals. We're up on the point.
Alright, nice job, guys.
We've only got 6 seconds.
As long as I can.
Damn,
I need 6.
Nice! No! Is it us?
good game.
All right, welcome back. Again, Samurai's up 1-0 on the Horde at this point, so it's a best of 5 rounds. And as time allows, we'll probably try to fit in all 5 rounds if we can. So we were a little bit late getting started. Franklin had a Valorant match that kind of ran into overtime, which was a little late getting us started. But here you see our gamers joining in. Just waiting on one more to join here. There we go, and we are ready for this next round. So, as we see with all our kids every season, particularly new teams, this is a new team. All but one are brand new players to us. You know, it usually takes a few weeks for them to really hit their stride, to really start to apply the stuff we teach in practice one-on-one. Just like with all our games, most of the time they're playing at home. They're not playing with a team. Sure, they have teammates, but it's really not a team. It's some rando kids that join your match. Sometimes you play together well with them, sometimes you don't. But so because of that, often you have players that really individually minded. They go after every ball. Playing in a team in a competitive environment is completely different than playing at home. So it often takes a few weeks for them to really buy into that process and start to come together and gel as a team. There you see an early goal by Franklin. They knocked it off that corner. You can see Texas tried to go up and get it. Again, Gamer's back there in the goal. He needs to play outside the goal if he's going to be playing that goalie position, because there's very little he can actually do from in there. All right, so 1-0 lead here. PC5, Yeet Man gets the kickoff without being challenged by the Franklin team. Texas tries to pick that up off the short bounce. Nice challenge there by Texas. It looked like Franklin's going to be able to track that in. Texas knocks it off the side. He almost is able to clear that off the edge, but it bounces right back in. So good defensive try there. I'm not mad at that for sure. It bounces off the back wall, or just barely misses the back wall, drops right in front of the net. I think it would have gone in if he didn't hit it anyway. So that was a really good try. 2-0 lead for the Samurai. Right, here comes Gamer. Tokyo Cannon gets a nice hit on that one. PC5. Yeet Man, he's going to go up after this one. Drive it into the corner. He's going to follow up on this one. But the Dragon's going to hit it right back. Texas here, nice job. See if he can tip this over. Ooh, Dragons come up for the, Samurai come up for the challenge. A couple of Horde members collide with each other. Good redirect there by PC5. Yeet Man almost knocks it in, but didn't get quite enough behind it. Franklin's going to knock that away and take their side of the field. Texas is there for the defense. Nice little bump there. He's going to be able to keep this out from rotating in front of his corner and drive it back down the field. He's got an opportunity here. See if he can bump it up over this defender. Oh, bounces right in front. No one's there to convert, though, and it's going to trickle across the front of the net to the far side. So good try. That was a nice play. You can already see they're starting to improve as a team. They're starting to find themselves in advantageous positions. Oh, and that's just going to trickle in there. Nice try to get back to defense, but not quite fast enough. And Franklin's going to knock that in. 3-0 lead for the Samurai. All right, nobody there to challenge for the Horde. Franklin's going to drive it down. Texas going to take it down, following Yeet Man here. Back over to Texas. Knock it over the edge here. See if we can drive it back down the field. Following Tokyo Cannon here. See if he can center this. He's going to trail it back around. But Franklin's going to knock it back into that corner. And be able to take it down their side of the field. But Texas right there. He's going to drop to the far side of the field here. He's going to try to follow up with the double tap, but he's going to have to rotate back until he can get a good angle on her. Right, Texas is there to receive that, knock that back in the corner. Nice job. He's going to go up and try to redirect that. Oh, tips it in front of the net. That's not what we want to do. A little bit of a miscalculation there, but again, it happens. Still early in the season. No worries. 4-0 lead for Franklin. Good try. You can see Tokyo Cannon was there trying to block it away, but they tipped it right over his head to give them a 4-0 lead. All right, Texas goes in, tries to get that. That's going to go off the high wall. Somebody's got to get there to challenge that. Dragons coming in. They're going to tip that towards, again, off the back wall. They need to clear that to the corner. Demo by Franklin. Going to trickle back down into the corner, but good job by Yeet Man to go up and get that, drive that to the far side of the field. He's going to be able to follow it. Texas going to follow up with a shot. Oh, and knocked away last second by Franklin. That thing looked like he was going to sink it. And no sooner than that, Franklin comes streaking across the goal and defends it and knocks it away. Good job. Keep this rolling. Texie's going to follow this to the far side of the field. Going to set up, try to center it down here. It's going to hit off the back wall. Might have an opportunity after this bump. He's going to tip it to there again. Followed up by Yeetman. See if they can work across. Oh, trickles right across the front. Also, another good opportunity there. Almost able to convert. Following Texie's here. He's going to be able to get a good lead on the ball. Could have the opportunity. He's going to go aerial redirect to the side and scores for the Horde. Nice job there by Texas to go up and get there. You can see him and Yeetman collided. The ball centered. He goes up and challenges, hips to the left side, far left side of the goal, gets it in there for the first score of this round for the Horde. Good job. 4-1 lead for the Samurai. All right, minute 10 seconds left. Gamers back there in the goal. Does manage to get it. Good defense here by Tokyo. Good challenge here by Texas to keep the ball moving towards their side of the field here. Gamer's going to come out and try to get that. Drive it into the corner. Nice. That's where we want to keep it. Keep it there in the corner until we can convert and drive it down to their side of the field. See Texas raging across, trying to get it. Nice center here. See if he can follow up on this shot. It's going to be challenged by the Samurai, but falls short. You got Gamer back there in the goal. 30 seconds left. Nice job by Texas to come across the front there and get that. Samurai's going to challenge and knock it back the other way. Try for the redirect, but too far left. It's 10 seconds left at this point. Again, another hard challenge. The Samurai play a really good challenge game. They don't leave you too many opportunities to get those clear long shots or those long passes before they come up and hit your car. So we'll go ahead and give credit to our Samurai here. For their second point, their second round match. We're going to swap in some players. We're going to swap in Pickman and then get into our next round here in just a minute after this short break. Stick with us.
Game over.
Whoa, look at this. What? Oh, wow.
All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, Samurai came out to a 2-0 lead on the Horde here, but we've got some more action coming at you. Much improved game since that first game, so you already see the improvement. It really is pretty impressive to see how quickly these players pick up on these, start to work together, and how quickly they improve on a day-to-day, and sometimes match-to-match and round-to-round basis. So. They improved. So we did do some swapping in. We got Pickman in, Yeetman's spectating at this point. So again, we got a 4-person team, 3 persons in the rotation at any given time. So we'll, on a week-to-week basis, we'll be rotating 2 players, and we'll rotate that each week to make sure every gamer gets the same amount of rounds throughout the season. All right, so nice centering attempt there. Almost was able to punch it in. Texie's going to knock that off the back wall. See if we can follow up with this shot. Nice challenger. Ooh, just missed by Pickman, and Texie's going up to getting that one. So really close. And then they head back to the goal and put it in for Franklin to score the first point of the game. So good try. Definitely committed. Try to knock that in, but it left us weak on defense there. And nobody was able to rotate back quick enough to get there before they drove it the other way. So good try. Again, not mad at that. Got really close to converting off that back wall pass. All right, 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. Trickling down here in the corner. Following Pickman here, PC4. Texie's going to knock it forward. Pickman's going to chase it down. Get a nice shot as might trickle into the goal. Going to follow it by Texie's, and he's going to knock it in to tie the score up. 1-1. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. So nice play. Good teamwork. A little bit of a bump there, but that might actually help Texie's get further downfield quicker and help assist that to the back of the goal. All right, so unimpeded face-off there. A little miscommunication there by the Horde. Got Tokyo Cannon back in the goal there. Tokyo Cannon's going to come out, knock that away. Following Pickman here. Ooh, right in front of the net. Really dangerous here. See if Pickman's able to get there. He is able to bump him, though. Sometimes he's bumping or hitting the ball. Sometimes bumping's even better than actually hitting the ball away from him because it sets you up for your next shot. I think this ball's going to bounce dangerously in center, but Texie's going to knock it away. It's going to be picked off by Franklin team. Now it's going to come the other direction with Texie's getting there. He's able to center it here. It's going to cross, fall safely to the far side of the field. Texie's going to go up and try to get this one. Try to redirect. It's going to bounce off that far wall. Franklin's going to knock it in. Nobody's able to get a good shot on it. Pickman comes down the field, tries to get a good hit on it, but can't quite get there. This one's going to trickle across the front here, but fall safely on the far side of the field. Tokyo Cannon's going to come out of the goal and knock that away. Knocked back in the other direction, though, but good job by Texas to be aggressive and go up and get that over the defender. Opportunity here. Going to put right to the edge, but streaking across the goal is Kamikaze from Franklin to knock that away. So really good. Another good opportunity there. Really close. They are playing this game really well. Need to clear it out there into the corner, though. Center attempt here. Ooh, nice job by Pickman to knock that out in front of the goal with the help of Tokyo Cannon. Texie's going to follow this one down. They're going to knock it in the corner. Good opportunity here as this bounce across the front, but no one's there to convert. And the Franklin team's able to carry it across the front and down their side of the field. Good job by Texas to keep them from being able to center that one. Pickman's going to drive it across, follow up on it, unable to convert there, but Texie's done a good job taking it across the front of the net to the far side of the field. So nobody's really able to get advantage of it at this point. Pickman's going to charge in at the ball. Might have an opportunity here. Ooh, just as he's about to hit it, somebody else tipped it away. See if he can center it here. Oh, and just like that, Franklin knocks it in as they exchange the ball. You see them center the ball here, take it down the field. Gamer comes out, but because of the redirect, able to knock it past him and knock it into the goal. So 2-1 lead for Franklin. But Hanover's right in it. And you get the face off unimpeded. Oh, knocks it off a Franklin player and into the goal to tie this up. So nobody came forward. A little bit of miscommunication from the Franklin standpoint. You can see them all going after the same boost in the corner. By the time they react, they turn back. We use it to bounce the ball off them into the goal to tie this thing up. 1 minute, 17 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be centered, but able to knock that off to the side. PC4 following Pickman here. Now following Texas. He's able to knock it up, but Franklin's right there to knock it back their side of the field. Need to work our way back on defense. Gamer's working his way back. Needs to turn around. Fortunately cleared all wide by Texas. PC4 is following this around. This might come down to last second goal. 50 or 47 seconds left on the clock. Everybody's trying to set up for the next match. Good demo there by Pickman. See if they can take advantage of that. Working down the field. Texas does a good job bouncing it to one side. Converting. Pull it off the side. See if you can pick it off this back wall and score. Oh, just couldn't quite line up that shot. Franklin's taking it the other direction. Kamikaze coming in across the field for the Franklin team. Somebody needs to get up there and challenge that ball. We do not want that setting in front of the goal. Ooh, centered right there, but carried across the front of the net. Just 11 seconds left. 5 seconds left. See if somebody's able to keep this off the ground and punch it in the net. This could be an opportunity here if they can keep it off the ground. And we go into overtime. So these are sudden death overtime. Next score wins. If the Horde wants to be in contention for a win, they need to win this. Otherwise, the Franklin will get the points for the week and get the victory. But a much improved match. You can see so much improvement just from this week till last. We got a good opportunity here, but Franklin knocks it wide as they were pushing down towards that net. Looks like it's going to hit wide left of the net. That shot by Franklin. Texie's going to take it down their side of the field. This could be a really good opportunity. Centered. Texie's with the shot and the score for the overtime victory and the third round win for the Horde here. So they keep themselves into this match. Nice play. Nice job with the rotation, being where they needed to be when that ball was accidentally centered by the Franklin team. And that's going to give us some points for that round. So great match by the Horde to battle back. It really looked like round one that Samurai were just going to run away with this match. But slowly we're really starting to improve. And I like what I see out of this Horde. Some grit, some guts, and fighting back into this match. So 2-1 lead for the Samurai. We'll move into round 4 play here in just a second. All right, welcome back. Again, the Horde had been able to fight back into this match. It looked like the Samurai were going to run away with this thing, but the Horde battled back that round, got the overtime victory for a 3-2 victory, and put them on the board. So it's currently a 2-1 lead for the Samurai. Good job by Tokyo Cannon back in the goal to knock that early threat away. That's going to go high off the edge and now trickle into the top left corner of the goal. So Tokyo did a good job clearing it out. Franklin came right back. He went up, tipped it to the far left post, and that's going to trickle its way in there. So early 1-0 lead for the Samurai. Okay, Texie's following up on the ball here. Good challenge there by the Dragons to take it away from him. Texie's doing his best to keep it in that corner. Unable to find the ball, though, but does manage to respond back and drive it across the front to the far side. So good job. Pickman coming up from behind. Texie's going to knock it in the corner. See if we have a centering attempt here. Looks like it might fall into center. See if we can get in there. PC4, Pickman comes in. It's going to drop in front of the net again, but Franklin smartly goes up and tips it to the corner and knocks it out of the way. Lots of cars running into each other. Good centering attempt here, but again, knocked away by Franklin. They do a really good job on defense. We've had a couple really good opportunities. Look like we might be able to convert on them, and Franklin just knocks the ball away. Good shot there. That's going to fall wide left, though. Texie's going up, trying to get some kind of crazy aerial and knock that in. Just missed a little bit. Texie does a good job knocking that back, but that's going to trickle into the goal with nobody home and give them a 2-0 lead in this round 4. Again, 8-week season. This is just for week 1 of 8, so plenty of time to get on the board and stack some wins. And this one isn't over yet. Horde can definitely fight back into this one. It's only 2-0 lead. They do need to win this round and the next one in order to get the victory. But they had it in them as they showed them last time. Texie's going to do a nice job getting that up, but Kamikaze goes up and tips it, keeps it from getting over his head. Horde's able to gain territory, but Franklin gets it right back, drives it down towards their end. Oh, Texas tries to go back and get that one. Fortunate bounce off the front of Franklin 15 there. You can see, and then follows it up. Kamikaze nudges it across the board. Unfortunately, the Horde was just working their way back into defensive mode. Didn't quite get there in time, and that's going to give Franklin a 3-0 lead. All right, this is going to go off the back wall here. See, this could be an opportunity. See if somebody can come in and challenge it. Fortunately, nobody's home. This is another opportunity here, but Franklin's going to be able to convert and knock it back down their side of the field. Tokyo Cannon's going to try to come out. He's going to miss, but Pickman's there to try to wrap it around the edge. It's going to trickle in front of the net here. Somebody's going to get to it. Oh, fortunate for the Horde there. They were able to clear that before any Franklin players were able to get there in time. Pickman, nice job knocking it off the wall to Texas, but Franklin right there on the challenge. Good opportunity here. Texas goes up and gets it with the pass off the back wall by Pickman. Nice play there by the Horde. I like this. They set up nicely. Pickman goes up, knocks it off the back wall. Texas goes up. Nice angle shot, driving it to the corner to put them on the board. 3-1 lead, Samurai. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. Hard push. Everybody going for the ball at that point, so a little miscommunication for the Horde. We'll work on that at practice. All right, bouncing off the back wall here. Could be an opportunity. Dragon's going to knock it the other way. Pickman's back there. Still safely in the corner here. Looks like one of the Horde members should be able to peel this out of the corner and drive it down the field. Pickman has an opportunity here. Drive it up and over. Centering opportunity here. Ooh, challenged by... nice shot by Tokyo Cannon. Just missed over the top. This thing is right in front, but unfortunately nobody's able to convert. Actually knock it away from our own goal towards the Franklin, but a little bit too much traffic down there in front of the goal to really be able to convert on that. Good job there by the Horde to knock that away. That was a real dangerous position, that ball rattling around there in the front. This could be an opportunity here. No one's there to convert. Franklin's driving it down their side. Minute 30 seconds left. Texas, nice touch. Oh, and just like that, they end up scoring their 4th goal. So Samurai up 4-1. Texas did a nice job blocking it, trying to keep that back wall rebound from coming in, but unfortunately they were right there to grab it and knock it toward the back. Minute 24 left. All right, again, both Horde players going after the ball. We'll work on that communication. All right, PC4, Pickman, and Texas going after the ball here. Moving down the Franklin side of the field. Back and forth action. Shot on goal, and that's going to find its way in. 5-1 lead for the Samurai. Minute 2 seconds left. All right, good. We just had one challenge that time. 1 minute remaining on the clock. See if the Horde can pull out some magic. Unfortunately, Franklin tough at XPL Franklin 15, probably the best player on their team. He's been all over the field. He knows how to go aerial, go up and get it, and really challenge the ball. He's super aggressive, and that's what you need to be sometimes, depending on the style of play. So ball goes in favor of Franklin there. Pickman goes back along with Texas and Tokyo Cannon. They all kind of culminate there, but trying to get it down their side of the field. A little miss there on the attempt. It's going to bounce off the back wall, trickle in front of the net. Another back wall pass. See if we're able to clear that out. Good job by Texas to go up and get that. But just like that, they have a dragon right there. I'm sorry, a Samurai right there to knock it back. 23 seconds left on the clock. Good challenge by Texas and Pickman. Here comes Tokyo Cannon. Hits it off the side wall. 15 seconds left. Opportunity here. Oh, trickles in front of the net. Texie just missed. I think Pickman just missed. Really close. Tokyo Cannon or Kamikaze has the ball here. Tries to dribble it down. He's going to miss. And the win is going to go to the Franklin Samurai. So congratulations to our friends from Franklin. But GG's to our Horde here. They did a really good job. That first match, they could have easily put their heads down and gave up. But they fought back into this thing. Really proud how they responded. They did a really good job and really made a match of it towards the end, fighting back into this thing. So some things to work on, but proud of how they played. And we'll get them next time, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Come back after this. We got some Fortnite action. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.